other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. No complaint, I see. Not a single word against this, right?
I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me.
Oh, you say? But do you have what... You saved the evidence?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? Mr. Lablink. I suppose you are quite certain of what you saw, enough to give testimony?
Of course. I was looking at that man the whole time. He was playing with that annoying little, small machine the whole time.
Machine?
Yeah, that's what you people call in English, yes? It was making me crazy with the click, click, click.
From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer. I believe what Mr. Lamblick is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself. A simple cell phone? A laptop or organizer I could see, but that's kind of low budget.
I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. It's not a fragment of beauty, and it produces ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw.
Miss Tenryu.
Yes?
I was wondering if I might grant the permission to examine the crime scene.
But what? You want to examine the crime scene?
If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit.
I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think that's how you say it in English.
It's Fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Miss Tenryu, I will wait until we arrive. There's a good chance the evidence will have been destroyed by then.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say. Ha, this should not be approved.
Please, Mr. Lamblick. In an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back.
You're not planning to erase the evidence when you are doing our investigation, yes?
Of course not.
How? We will see.
Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
Well, what? Unbelievable!
I'm in your debt, Miss Tenryu. However, there is one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural, as I am still a suspect in this case.
Yeah?
I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to touch the partner button. And how do you know that, and why am I still getting tutorials about that? It's time to head to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge. And, oh wait, it's this way. I gotta walk slowly because I can't hit the run button. March 12th, 7:26 a.m., flight I-390, first floor lounge. I want to thank you for your help back there, Miss Tenryu. It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting me permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you to that extent. I don't want you to think your standing with me has changed. I see. I will bear that in mind. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that. We reserved the flight to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asked that you please return to your seat at that time. So my time runs out at his cruise discretion, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Mr. Lablick's testimony before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you could think of where the killer might hide on board?
I don't think so.
after every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat. We made a thorough search of the plane. As for businesses in economy class, no one can move between those two classes and first class without a staff key. We found no record of a key card being used at all. Which means that I have a first-class killer in my hands. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near the crime scene since the murder was discovered earlier. Alright, we have an investigation. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now then, let's get started. But where should we start from? Let's start with Mr. Lamblick's statements. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, only one person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere. If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes. The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Alright, so let's examine the body. What floors does this elevator service? Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew keycard. So the first floor is accessible to passengers, or the first and second, huh? I want the rest until I am expecting every suspicious looking nook and cranny. So let's examine his little lanyard. I wonder what was hanging off his lanyard. Something's missing from the crime scene. Picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it. Anyways, let's examine this little thing in his pocket. There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope you won't mind if I take a look while it's inside. It's a picture. It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. Except for I wouldn't take a picture of it, I would vlog it. Anyways, we want to deduce, and we'll bring it down a little more. Okay, deduce. Is this what somehow connected to the evidence I hold? Yes. Present the picture we just got. Mr. Hicks' machine is nowhere to be found. His machine? Ahem. His cell phone, Miss Tenrio. So I guess because it's not here. Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Missing cell phone data jotted down in my organizer. Okay. Let's examine this thingy jig. What's this sinister looking figure on the floor here? Oh, that's a piggy bank of our company mascot, Mr. iFly. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell in our flight shop. This bank is a limited edition and it's so popular that we're down to the last one. You have an in-flight shop? Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter to this door is closed at the moment, but it was open the whole time until Mr. Hicks' body was discovered. There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon? Can we examine that little card? Yeah. Whatever. Okay. Now let's examine stuff down there. There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence. Oh, we must clean it up or something. Or someone might get hurt. Aha! What is it, Mr. Ashworth? I found some very important evidence. What important piece of evidence seen? Duh! The footprints. What is it? They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree that they're a set of footprints. So you think? Yes, these belong to our killer. Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class. I don't think that would be of any help to us. Unfortunately, these prints are too smudged and will make it hard to get a definite match. Oh, I see. Okay. It doesn't look like it. Maybe? Okay. I'm gonna try the logic. If I can find my head.
Okay.
Maybe this? Oops. Yeah. Shut up. Maybe this? There we go.
Sure, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. But if the killer was in the victim elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story.
And now we connect these two. Never mind. This. There we go.
I have it.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes, it's rather simple actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather in the grape juice in this case. These footprints here confess to me this very fact. That someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person.
But couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself?
But would you care to take a look at the victim's shoes? You can see his shoes are spotless.
Which means...
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator.
Grape juice footprints data jotted down in organizer. So do we gotta examine some grape juice again? No. Let's maybe. Examine you again? Oh, did I not examine that?
I thought anyone was expected to find a dead body in the elevator at this flight.
So Mr. Hicks, he's really dead?
Yes, she's trembling, although I can't fault her for when there's a corpse right there.
Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes.
I see she's over the trembling now, although a new suspect seems to have appeared. Anyways, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks' head. Is this because of the cause of death? He appears to be struck very hard.
That's... You have to go into logic again.
Even his glasses are broken.
Okay, yeah, logic.
Weapon. Blunt force. Tremia. A statue with blood on it is lying next to the body of a man who's been beaten to death.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out.
Yes? What is it?
The way the blood is on the looks, it matches up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving of the master of the obvious title?
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Do you think that's worth investigating?
It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon.
Oh, I just do it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection.
Perhaps the master of the obvious would be more befitting.
Mr. I Fly Piggy Pank jotted down in the organizer.
Yay!
Give me back my bar.
What's going on over there?
Borginian.
Unforgivable. This is unforgivable. You understand what I'm saying? The movie is late. This is the same level as bad as our plane arriving late.
But the movie...
What? I will not talk to you anymore. You're just wasting my time.
What's the matter, Mr. Lapland? If there's no emergency, please return to your seat, sir.
Don't tell me what to do. I need not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you are innocent yet?
If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now.
What? Nonsense.
I'm gonna use this voice. This voice is a lot better.
Are you saying that my eyewitness testimony is mistaken?
Not mistaken, merely that the room is for doubt. I'm most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in more detail at once.
Fine, do it yourself. I certainly saw Mr. Hickson enter the elevator. It was when the needless on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes at that lounge, yes? Then you, the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal.
Mr. Lembeck's conclusion seemed to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at that supposed time of the murder was me.
So my eyewitness testimony, if you think you can destroy that, then come, let me see. Hurry, do I look like a man who's having the time to wait for you?
Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyways, I must find a way to discredit Mr. Lembeck's testimony account somehow and fast.
I hate this game. I don't hate it, it's just boring at times.
Mr. Lembeck, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time?